Hello and welcome everybody. In this demo, we will cover a new feature that enables support of sales agreements for sales orders created via commerce channels. So we have three types of commerce channels. That's retail store, online store, and a call center. With this feature enabled, commerce channels, including store, digital, and call center, will honor prices and discounts configured in product quantity commitment and product value commitment type sales agreements defined in headquarters, right? So basically what it says is if we create a sales order from one of those retail channels and attach a sales agreement to it, we can expect that the sales prices and discounts will come from that sales agreement. And other discounts, such as coming from simple discount, quantity discount, retail threshold discount, mix and match, etc., will be ignored in this situation. So first, let's take a look at the item we will use for this testing. So here's the item I created. Item is 800. It has a base price of $100. And if we look at the trade agreements defined for that item, I have defined a simple 20% discount on the sales side. So with that being said, we can now go and generate a sales order. A normal sales order, it's not coming from any of those commerce channels. Just gonna click on new, pick our customer, and add the item. What we're getting here, guys, is the expected result. We have a $100 sales price, $20 discount, and therefore the net amount is $80. Now, let's take a look at the sales agreement created for that item as well. Navigate to Sales and Marketing, Sales Agreements, and here it is. The type of that sales agreement is product value commitment, right? So this is a type that is supported via that new feature. It supports product value or product quantity commitments. Now we have a very simple line here. We have a one line for that item, and we're committing to buy $10,000 worth of it. At the same time though, if we look at the price and discount, I have enabled a 10% off a regular price discount. In the trade agreements, as we have seen in a previous sales order, discount was 20%. For sales agreement right here, the discount is 10% off. With that in place, now let's create a new sales order. Again, that sales order is not a commerce channel order, but now we will associate a sales agreement to it. Click new, select the same customer, but now scroll down here, and in the sales agreement drop-down, let's select that sales agreement we just saw. It's going to ask us if we want to default a delivery address from it. We're going to say no. Click OK to create a new sales order and add the same item. With that in place, the result is also fairly predictable. We see that the sales price is discounted by 10% or $10 off, and therefore our net amount is $90. So this way we know that the pricing and discounts from the sales agreements are used and override any discounts that were set up using the trade agreement journal. And now what we'll do is I will add myself as the user to a call center, and a call center is one of those commerce channel types, and then I will create these same two sales orders again. I'll navigate to Retail and Commerce, open the list of all the call centers. I'm going to select this Fabricam call center, click on channel users, click on new, and add myself as the user here. Now, because I'm using the call center, I can create sales orders using a different form. I can create them using the customer service form. Let me show you how that works. Here it is. This is a form that allows us to quickly find the customer, for example, during the phone conversation with them, show the list of the existing sales orders, and quickly do some actions such as create a new sales order or a new return order. In here, we need to type in the keyword. So let me just type in Demara. Here, just had one match. Right here, I'm going to select it, click select. Here, I see existing sales orders for that customer, and I will click on new sales order. Right away, the system's saying, well, you're creating a new sales order. Do you want to associate it with any sales agreement? For now, I will say no. So I'm going to say do not use agreement. And now the brand new sales order is created. And from there, I'm going to add my item in here. So the result is the same as for a sales order, not from commerce channel that is not linked to the sales agreement. We have a standard sales price of 100, discounted by trade agreement, discount of 20% off, and the net amount is $80. Let's close that. Go back to our customer service form, refresh the screen. We see a new orders here, and we see the channel is Fabricam call center. Now let's create a new sales order, but now attach it to an existing sales agreement. New sales order, click on the drop down. Here's a sales agreement we saw. Click on use this agreement and type in the item number. And now we're getting this result. So the net amount is correct. It's $90. So this is an expected result, even though that sales order is part of the call center, but because it's also assigned to a sales agreement, we would want the pricing and discounts come in from that sales agreement. And that's what's happening right here. We had a $100 sales price and 10% off discount. The way it's presented, it's slightly different. It does not show us the unit price minus the discount. It just shows us the unit price that already has a discount built in. So I'm not really sure why that feature was implemented in such fashion. I would prefer it to be separated, a unit price and a discount. But nonetheless, the point here is that the total amount is matching to what we have expected based on the sales agreement we have attached to that sales order. So apparently that's an improvement to the existing functionality, which did not do that. And just to give you a sense of how that would look like in a system that did not have that feature enabled, I will open another sales order right here. I basically have a different item, but it shows you the same unit price. And even though this is a sales order for the Fabricam call center attached to a sales agreement, in a previous version of Dynamics 365 Finance and Supply Chain, that sales agreement did not override the discounts from the trade agreements or the basic discounts. So this is what you would have gotten. You would see a $100 sales price minus that trade agreement discount, minus an additional discount coming from a retail discount, and the total would be much different. But in a new feature right here, we see that the discounts and sales prices are coming from the sales agreement to which that sales order is attached. That is all for now. So we just took a quick look at that new support for sales agreement across commerce channel feature. Hope you found it useful. Until the next time.